IXL section Q.14, interpret the graph of a function, word problems. All right, this IXL is very, very, very simple. In fact, I'm going to do several examples, but you probably don't even need them. But I do recommend you watch at least one or two. Este IXL es bien fácil, pero recomiendo que miren uno o dos de los ejemplos que hago, okay? Okay, I'll do several though, just in case anybody needs it. It says this graph, basically they're going to give you graphs, and you got to fill in the right answer. It says this graph shows how the amount of jam Kendra has jarred is related to the number of days she has spent making jam, okay? Really, it says right here on the axis what each thing says. This is the days and this is the jam made. You could just look at that to answer the question. How much jam did Kendra jar if she spent 4 days making jam? 4 days. All right, so just look down here, 4 days, and then look right here. There's your answer. When you look at the y-axis, it's 30. All right. Yes, it is that simple. But on the next slide, I'm going to show you that if you don't read them carefully, you can make a mistake, because even I made a mistake and got one wrong. Okay. Estas preguntas son bien fáciles. Si no lo entienden, lo que dice en inglés, creo que todavía lo pueden entender mirando simplemente lo que dice aquí en el axis de X, que es el axis horizontal, y el axis vertical, que es el axis de Y. Si miran ahí, pueden entender, creo, más o menos lo que te está preguntando. También pueden copiar y pegar en Google Translate para que te lo traduzca. O también, yo no sé cómo hacer esto, pero sé que hay una manera de usar IXL y tenerlo traducido en español usando Google o algo así. Yo sé que he visto estudiantes hacerlo, pero yo no sé cómo hacerlo. Pero bueno, dice cuánto jam Kendra puede poner en un jarro si se pasa 4 días haciendo jam. Ok, así que aquí están los días, 4 días. Miren a la línea, 4 días va con 30 jarros de jam. Así que la respuesta es 30. Eso es todo lo que estamos haciendo. Ahora, en algunas preguntas te cambian la orden y te están preguntando algo donde te tienes que fijar primero en este axis para después mirar la respuesta aquí en el axis de X. They're going to switch up the problems, and some of them will be talking about what's on this line. So you got to look at this line to find the X, what's on the X axis. All right, you'll see what I mean. Look, this one I got it wrong. So I took a picture of the question as well as, what I got wrong. So just so we can look at it. Because I was doing it fast. I thought I saw what it said. And when you go fast, you make mistakes. Esta lo cogí mal porque estaba apurado y no lo leí bien. It says, how many dresses can Maggie sew at most and still have 7 yards of fabric left? ¿Cuántos vestidos Maggie puede hacer a lo más para todavía tener 7 yards? I can't think of how to say that. 7 yards de fábrica que le queden. Horrible translation there, I know. Okay, so how many dresses? So down here are the dresses sewn. Aquí dice la cantidad de vestido que ella ha hecho. And here it says how many yards of fabric remaining. Okay, ¿cuánto fábrica le queda? ¿Cuánto material le queda para usar? All right, so, and still have 7 yards of fabric left. So I had to look here first, 7 yards of fabric, and the answer is she can make one dress. She can make one dress. All right, so the answer is 1 for this one. The answer is 1. Honestly, I don't even know what I was looking at that I picked 2. I guess I was just in a hurry and didn't read it correctly. But I just want to point out that if you're not paying attention to what it says, it's very simple to get it wrong. Okay? If you get it wrong, just go back and read it correctly. Because if you ask me on this one, it's kind of hard to tell you anything other than make sure you're reading it correctly and look at what it says. Because they're pretty easy. Okay, so the rest of them should be simple. How many days will Angie have to spend on vacation before she will have taken 10 pictures? As you can see, I'm just going straight down here. You don't really need to read the top, okay? Pueden ir directamente aquí para leer lo importante. Okay, so how many days will Angie have to spend on vacation in order to have taken 10 pictures? Right here it says the number of pictures taken. In order to take 10 pictures, that would be 1 day on vacation. 1. The answer is 1. Para haber tirado 10 fotos, tiene que estar un día en vacación. De vacaciones. Estoy ahora que no puedo hablar español. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, In all, how many hours will Sean have to spend in class before he will have a total of 30 pages of notes in his notebook? ¿Cuántas horas Sean tiene que estar en la clase para tener 30 páginas de notas en la libreta? All right, so number of pages, 30 pages of notes. So that means he has to spend 60 hours in class, 60 horas en la clase. What is the maximum number of gift baskets Sophia can assemble if she wants to have 20 bottles of lotion left? So I gotta look here first. In order to have 20 bottles of lotion left, she has to assemble 30 gift baskets. I'm not even gonna try to translate that to Spanish. I don't want to fail that bad on this one. No, actually, hold on. Let me try. ¿Cuál es el número máximo de cestos de regalos que Sofía puede hacer si quiere que le sobre 20 botellas de loción? Así que 20 botellas de loción, lo máximo que cesto de regalos que puede hacer son 30. The struggle is real, guys. All right, after walking 5 miles, how many miles does Joseph have left to walk? Okay, so 5 miles. After walking 5 miles, he has 5 miles left to walk. After walking 6 miles, how many miles does Emilio have left to walk? Hey, that's my name. I guess that's why I put this one, because it's basically the same question. After walking 6 miles, Emilio has 1 mile remaining. Okay, so 1 mile. If it takes 70 seconds to ring up a customer, how many items are being purchased? All right, so this one you got to look on this side first. The time, 70 seconds. That means 60 items are being purchased. Si le lleva 70 segundos para ayudar a un cliente, ¿cuántas cosas están comprando? 70 segundos, así que están comprando 70 segundos, están comprando 60 cosas. How many hours will Daniel have to spend writing this week in order to have written a total of 8 pages? ¿Cuántas horas Daniel tiene que estar escribiendo para tener 8 páginas escritas? All right, so in order to have, no, I was reading it right. 8 pages written, he has to spend 2 hours writing. Tiene que pasar 2 horas escribiendo. How many additional eggs does Shauna need in order to bake a total of 20 tartlets? I have no idea what that is. I assume it's some sort of dessert. All right, so how many additional eggs does she need to bake 20 tartlets? So right here it says number of tartlets, 20. And if I look down, it'll say that she needs 30 additional eggs. 30 additional eggs. Guys, this one's super easy, this IXL. How heavy was Boots at 2 months old? At 2 months old, Boots... All right, notice this one's exactly in the middle of 5 and 6. So obviously it has to be 5.5 pounds. Okay, dice cuánto pesaba Boots cuando tenía 2 meses. Así que 2 meses. Ok, y aquí está en el medio de 5 y 6. Así que tiene que ser 5.5. After driving 4 miles, how many miles does Hannah have left to drive? All right. Después de manejar 4 millas, ¿cuántas millas le faltan a Hannah para manejar? 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. What is the greatest number of arrangements Diana can put together if she wants to have 30 roses left? Okay. 30 roses left, so she can make 5 arrangements. 5. Alright guys, that concludes the video for this IXL section. It's very simple. Make sure to complete it, please.